Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Gabe Hogan, and today what I want to talk to you all about is the Litecoin Cash fork that is coming up. It's going to be going on tomorrow, okay, which is the 18th of February. All right, guys. So, but before we get into this, if you have not subscribed to the channel, you can click the subscribe button and tick the notification bell. All right. We've also got a crypto investing community. It's a Facebook group where all types of crypto investors get together and just hang out, share ideas, and talk about the investments they're doing in crypto. All right. And I'll leave the link to that Facebook in the description. Completely free, and it's just so we can all connect through Facebook and through a good community. All right, guys. So let's talk about this Litecoin Cash. What they're calling a fork. Okay, it's going to be happening tomorrow, Sunday evening. And let's just get into it and what's it all about, right? This is an article off of CoinDesk, right? Now, I wanted to share this with you guys today. It says, no, Litecoin Cash isn't Bitcoin Cash all over again, all right? And you guys are going to see what that means as we go more and more through this article. So it says, be careful out there, so tweeted Litecoin creator Charlie Lee. And guys, what I tell you all in this video is going to be more or less based off of what Charlie Lee's opinions are. And if y'all do not know who Charlie Lee is, he's been a huge guy in Litecoin. He recently sold out of his position in Litecoin, but he's still a huge person and a huge influencer in the Litecoin community. All right, but understand that what he says, as far as I know, it's not like he's saying it to try and persuade you so he can have a huge gain financially. All right, because he doesn't own Litecoin anymore, or at least that's what he says. So if he's being truthful, then what he says should not be swaying the market in one way or another to make him benefit. All right, so keep that in mind going forward. So what he says is, it says, always outspoken, Lee went on to call the project a scam, warning users don't fall for it. Okay, it says his harsh comments might come as a surprise since Litecoin Cash's developers admit they have no ties to the official Litecoin project and don't see it as a competitor. All right, so the Litecoin Cash developers are admitting that they are in no way tied to Litecoin, and it's not the Litecoin team. All right, it's not like Litecoin went out there and said, hey, you know what, we need to change the blockchain a little bit, let's just do a fork. All right, that's not what they said. So understand, this is a completely different coin. It says much the same as other projects forking to create a new cryptocurrency. Litecoin Cash developers claim they simply want to use an existing code base to create a newer and better form of online exchange. All right, so cool. We go on down here, and the lead developer's name is Tanner. He admits that they're naming it Litecoin Cash just to be able to draw more attention to the coin. Okay, he told CoinDesk this: community engagement is the key success to any coin. So he's talking about advertising, he's talking about getting the coin out to more people, he's talking about just marketing in general. And he said most people would think that, hey, you already own this coin, why not check out what we're doing? Okay, he said it's a good way to get people into the new coin. So what they're kind of doing is like a play on words. They're calling it Litecoin Cash because people know Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, etc. So it's an easy marketing tool. All right. Then it goes on to talk about Bitcoin Cash. But this is what Charlie Lee said. This is what he told CoinDesk. He says, it confuses people into thinking Litecoin is splitting. The Litecoin community has no interest in splitting. It's just some people trying to make a quick buck. And calling it Litecoin gives them some legitimacy. So Charlie Lee is really saying the same thing. He's saying, hey, you know what? They're only calling it Litecoin Cash because they know that will get them attention, and they'll know that it'll be a good marketing tactic. It's basically what he's saying. Charlie Lee also goes on to say, in my mind, it's just a scam and it hurts Litecoin. All right. So Charlie Lee is completely against that. And what I think is that if you hold Litecoin right now, and what I'm thinking is that, okay, Charlie Lee, he always has Litecoin's best interest in his mind. So what I'm thinking is that I respect his opinion in what he's talking about. So I'm not gonna go against what the man is saying. All right, so let's look at another article. This is off of express.co.uk. It says Litecoin fork. What is Litecoin Cash, and when will the crypto token split? All right, so it talks about how the fork, if you want to call it, is going to happen tomorrow evening, which is Sunday, February 18th. And it basically, if you guys do not know what they're doing, they're basically taking Litecoin, the blockchain, which is script, and it has a proof of work algorithm. All right, a proof of work algorithm. So it has to be mined in a certain way, which is more expensive than Bitcoin. The hardware is more expensive. You can't mine it with the same computer hardware and software, etc. And what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to take that and they're wanting to use the SHA-256 algorithm for mining purposes. So what this would do is it would allow people who already have the SHA-256 set up to be able to now mine Litecoin Cash. All right, so if it did all work out, then the people who already owned the Bitcoin mining software and hardware would be in a good position because they can now mine a new coin that was going up. Let's see what else we're going to say in here. It says the company does not claim to be affiliated with Litecoin in any way, like we were talking. And here it is again. It says, we're using the Litecoin Cash name simply because it has become customary in recent months for a coin which forks a blockchain to prefix its name with the name of the coin being forked. But that's not completely true because there's coins being built off other blockchains all the time that are not named after that coin. So that's kind of an incorrect statement. And this is actually a tweet from Charlie Lee that I want you guys to see. It says, the Litecoin team and I are not forking Litecoin. Any forks that you hear about is a scam trying to confuse you to think it's related to Litecoin. Don't fall for it. And listen to this, guys. Definitely don't enter your private keys or seed into their website or client. And then he warns you guys to be careful. All right, so what kills me is that Litecoin Cash, what they said their whole concept was behind making Litecoin Cash is that they wanted to be faster than Bitcoin. They wanted to make a fast coin. And in my head I'm thinking, guys, like Litecoin is already fast. So how do you think it makes sense to make Litecoin Cash and then your only marketing concept or your only angle that you're going to throw out there is that it's going to be faster? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. So if we go on over here, I just want to show you guys the website. All right, this is Litecoin Cash's official website. All right, and it says that they're doing the SHA-256 Litecoin fork like we were talking about. And I mean, it seems like a decent looking website. I'm not going to knock the website. You can see the fork is going to happen the 18th of February. It's going to be tomorrow. But they have some stuff on here that kind of worries me. Like they've got a Q&A, etc. And they've got this unicorn that talks to you on here, which I completely don't understand. It's completely unprofessional, and it seems like a red flag to me. I don't know. You can see the team down here. You can meet the team. Tanner, which is that lead developer, you saw a couple of his comments in those articles. And then there's a couple other. They've got one guy's picture as a unicorn. It just some of it does not seem professional to me. So I mean, you guys take this as you will. But what they're going to ask you for, what they say is this, okay? If you're holding Litecoin and you enter in your private keys, this is the important part. If you enter in your private keys into their website, into their wallet, etc., then what they're going to do is they're going to credit you with 10 Litecoin Cash per Litecoin that you own. Now, do I feel like this is incredibly risky? Yes, I do. Because in my opinion, this Litecoin Cash company, this Litecoin Cash coin, I mean, maybe Bitcoin Cash was the same way. I don't know. But it seems, just something feels weird about it. And Charlie Lee saying what he's saying about this coin, or the developer, or the team, and what they're trying to do, there's tons of red flags on this, and I don't feel comfortable putting in my private keys in this website. All right, now none of this is financial advice, and I'll leave it up to you guys what you're gonna do as far as if you put money in this, if you don't. I mean, it's completely up to you all. But with all the red flags I'm seeing, I'm not gonna be doing it. All right, I'm holding my Litecoin. And just for instance, guys, any type of fork that has been legitimate, companies like Coinbase and all like the bigger exchanges, a lot of them will support giving you that other coin, right? If they were going to support that coin, they would give it to you. Well, I haven't heard of another exchange coming out that's a big one that's going to be supporting the fork that's going to give you the free Litecoin Cash. All right, so I hope that makes sense, and I hope maybe this will kind of jog your brain and maybe get you all thinking, like, do I really want to participate in this or not? Once the information is presented to me, do I really want to do this, or does it seem a little sketchy to me? So I'll leave that up to you guys. Okay, I just want to give you all the information you need so you all can make the decision that you want to. All right, now one last thing before we get off here, I want to talk about Litecoin's price. All right, if I refresh the page, we're sitting at $232.46. All right, which is up. It's up quite a bit in the last week. All right, if we look at it, it's up quite a bit. If we look at the 7-day, it's up quite a bit, right? So we went from about we'll say 140 up to 230. That's a pretty good gain. Now you have to also think about what's going to happen during the fork tomorrow. Like, I'm holding Litecoin, so sorry. The question you have to ask yourself is or are, if I can get my grammar correct, are people holding Litecoin just because they think they're going to get something from this fork? That's always a question. So will we see a price drop after tomorrow evening, after the snapshot's been taken, if it's a real thing, right? So will we see a price drop? I don't know. I'm thinking we won't, but I mean, anything can happen. Nobody can tell the future. But me just seeing how many people have adopted this and how it's not been on bigger exchanges, I'm not sure if there'll be a price drop or not. We'll just have to see, guys, okay? So this is just a whole bunch of stuff to keep in mind. If you were thinking about the Litecoin Cash fork or being involved or whatever it may be, just take all this information, make your own decision, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, I appreciate y'all. And if y'all enjoyed the video, you know what to do. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and make sure you're in that crypto investing community. All right, guys, I'll leave a link in the description. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Peace.